Unsafe acts and conditions. Unsafe acts. Unsafe acts. Definition. Unsafe acts refer to behaviors or actions that deviate from established safety procedures, policies, or standards, and pose a risk to the safety of individuals in the workplace. Examples of unsafe acts: failure to wear personal protective equipment, PPE, in designated areas. Using equipment or machinery without proper training or authorization. Horseplay, or engaging in distracting activities that can lead to accidents. Ignoring warning signs or labels on hazardous materials or equipment. Consequences of unsafe acts: increased risk of accidents, injuries, and fatalities. Damage to property and equipment. Loss of productivity and increased costs due to accidents and injuries. Negative impact on employee morale and overall work environment. Unsafe act and description in the workplace. Failure to use personal protective equipment, PPE, not wearing required safety gear, such as helmets, gloves, goggles, or masks. Engaging in horseplay, or risky behavior, playing around, engaging in practical jokes, or engaging in behavior that puts oneself or others at risk. Ignoring safety procedures, disregarding established safety protocols, such as bypassing safety measures or not following lockout and tagout procedures. Improper lifting techniques, using incorrect lifting techniques, such as lifting with the back instead of the legs, leading to strain or injury. Failure to report hazards, not reporting potential hazards or unsafe conditions to supervisors or safety personnel. Unsafe condition. Unsafe condition. Definition. Unsafe conditions refer to physical states or circumstances within the workplace that increase the likelihood of accidents, injuries, or property damage. Identifying and addressing unsafe conditions is crucial for maintaining a safe work environment. Here are some examples of unsafe conditions. Examples of unsafe condition: slippery or uneven floors, poor lighting, obstructed emergency exits, inadequate ventilation, faulty or malfunctioning equipment, lack of personal protective equipment. By regularly inspecting the workplace and promptly addressing any identified unsafe conditions, employers can help prevent accidents and create a safer work environment for their employees. Examples of unsafe conditions: slippery floors. Slippery floors pose a risk of slips and falls. They can be caused by spills, leaks, or inadequate cleaning and maintenance. Faulty equipment. Faulty equipment can malfunction or fail, leading to accidents and injuries. Regular maintenance and inspections are essential to identify and address any issues. Inadequate lighting. Inadequate lighting can make it difficult to see hazards and increase the risk of accidents. Proper lighting should be provided in all work areas. Blocked exits. Blocked exits can prevent quick safe evacuation, case of an emergency. Exits should always be kept clear and accessible. Lack of warning signs. Lack of warning signs can result in employees and visitors being unaware of potential hazards. Clear and visible warning signs should be placed in appropriate locations. Addressing unsafe acts and conditions. Training and education. Provide comprehensive training on safety procedures and protocols. Educate employees on the importance of following safety guidelines. Regular inspections. Conduct regular inspections to identify and address unsafe conditions. Ensure that equipment and machinery are in good working condition. Reporting systems. Establish a reporting system for employees to report unsafe acts and conditions. Encourage employees to report any safety concerns or incidents. Corrective actions. Take immediate corrective actions to address unsafe acts and conditions. Implement measures to prevent recurrence of unsafe behaviors. Culture of continuous improvement. Foster a culture of continuous improvement in safety practices. Encourage employees to provide feedback and suggestions for improving safety. Ignoring equipment inspection procedures. Failure to follow proper equipment inspection procedures can lead to malfunctioning equipment and potential accidents. Disregarding fall protection measures. Failure to use appropriate fall protection equipment, such as harnesses and guardrails, can lead to serious injuries or fatalities in case of falls from heights. Operating equipment without authorization. Unauthorized operation of equipment can result in improper use and potential harm to both the operator and others in the vicinity. Failure to lock out and tag out. Neglecting to properly lock out and tag out equipment during maintenance or repair can result in unexpected energization and potential injuries to workers. Unsafe handling of hazardous materials. Improper handling of hazardous materials, such as failure to wear appropriate personal protective equipment or not following proper storage and disposal procedures, can lead to chemical exposures and health risks. Unstable or unsecured loads. Unsecured loads can shift during transportation, causing accidents and injuries. It is important to properly secure and stabilize loads to prevent them from falling or shifting. Inadequate ventilation. Poor ventilation can lead to the accumulation of harmful substances, such as dust, fumes, and gases, which can cause respiratory problems and other health issues. Proper ventilation systems should be in place to ensure a safe and healthy work environment. Exposed electrical wiring. Exposed electrical wiring poses a significant risk of electrocution and fire hazards. All electrical wiring should be properly insulated and protected to prevent accidents. Insufficient machine guarding. Machines without proper guarding can expose workers to hazardous moving parts, leading to serious injuries. Adequate machine guarding should be in place to protect workers from potential hazards. Congested work areas. Congested work areas can increase the risk of accidents, especially in situations where workers need to move heavy equipment or materials. It is important to maintain clear and organized work areas to ensure the safety of all employees. Employee empowerment. Encourage employees to take ownership of safety by providing training and resources to identify and report unsafe acts and conditions. Behavior-based safety programs implement programs that focus on changing employee behavior and promoting safe practices through observation, feedback, and positive reinforcement. Emergency response training. Ensure employees are trained in emergency response procedures, including evacuation plans, first aid, and proper use of safety equipment. Job Safety Analysis, JSA, conduct thorough analysis of job tasks to identify potential hazards and develop safe work procedures and controls. Root cause analysis, investigate incidents and near misses to identify underlying causes and implement corrective actions to prevent future occurrences.